I'm Ted with the Handy Horseman, and today we got a special opportunity that I'm all excited about. I've got two young horsemen here that are friends of mine from up the road that their dad and them have very good quality horses, and they've brought two young colts here for us to work with today as examples. Through our YouTube channel, we've had a lot of people request that we work with unfinished horses and green horses. So what I thought we'd do is we'll start a series here, and I don't know where it's all going to end up, but we're going to start with young horses today that have just been broke to lead, and they're tame and they're nice and they're healthy. They're very good quality, and these young men are very good young men that grew up in the country, and they're good farm boys, and they're very enthusiastic horsemen that I am just delighted and honored to have here today to try to help them understand how they can prepare their horses for their future owners, and how to try to start these colts out on the right track. That we talked about it this morning on the way here, that I think it's important for us all to understand that we're going to try to ride these horses right to start with. That a lot of problems that people get into with young horses is they ride them like colts and treat them like babies, and then one day they decide, well, I'm going to start riding this horse like a broke horse. So my way of thinking of this is, let's just start riding him right to start with. And that means we're going to wear spurs on our boots, we're going to ask him to move off our leg, and we're going to soften him up, and we're going to get him supple and relaxed before we climb on his back and ride him like some cowbelly around, just trying to get a horse to where we can ride him. So, you know, key point here is there's a difference between a broke horse and a tame horse. You know, just because you can get on him and ride him and he doesn't buck you off and won't run off with you does not mean he's broke. So what we're going to do is we're going to explore and experiment and show you ways of how to start these colts in a way where we're going to ask them to do things properly and maturely to start with, okay? And that's kind of a new way of thinking, I guess, but it's really an old way of thinking. That's how they used to do it. You know, a lot of people started colts like a rodeo, where they just climb on their back and buck them around and beat them around and ride them around till the horses get tired and start to tolerate them on their backs. But, you know, we've been through all that, all of us. But my goal is today is I want to help these young men maybe expand their knowledge a little bit. I want to help these horses get on the right track, and I want to help you folks that are watching this channel maybe learn to handle your horses at home in a way where you'll have a treasure when you're finished. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, this is Raymond and this is David, and this horse's name is Matt, and this is Spring. And both of these horses are well bred. These young men's father owns a stallion that's a Oldenburger stallion that's a very, very, very high quality, nice stallion. And they've bred lots and lots of different mares to him to try to see what horses are the best influence to that stallion. So we have two total separate mares bred to the same stallion, right? Okay, this is a gelding, this is a mare, but they're out of two different mares bred to the same stallion. Now, if you look at both horses, you wouldn't know that unless I told you, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to evaluate the horses, and we're going to look at their gaits, and we're going to look at their physical characteristics and things that, you know, sometimes if a colt isn't physically able or isn't capable of doing the things we want to do, then I guess we just don't start to start with, okay?